I'm 73 years old and 52 years ago. I was 20 when I made a decision that destroyed my entire life. I didn't know it at the time. It took me 5 decades to figure it out, but now I see it with perfect clarity. If I could go back and tell my 21-year-old self one thing, it would save me 52 years of living a lie. I can't go back, so I'm telling you instead. Let me take you back to 1972. I was 21 years old, just finished college. I wanted to be a musician, a songwriter. That was my dream. I was actually pretty good. Played guitar, wrote my own songs, performed at coffee shops and small clubs around town. Nothing fancy, but I loved it. Genuinely loved it. Then one day, my father sat me down. He said, "Son, music is a nice hobby, but you need a real career. Something stable, something respectable." He wanted me to go to law school, follow in his footsteps, become an attorney, and I said yes. Not because I wanted to be a lawyer, but because I wanted him to be proud of me. I wanted to be the good son, the one who made the right choices, the one who didn't disappoint. So at 21 years old, I put my guitar in the closet, threw away my notebooks full of lyrics, and enrolled in law school. That was the decision, and it destroyed the next 52 years of my life. Now, I need you to understand something. My father wasn't a bad man. He was helping me. He grew up poor, struggled, wanted security for me. He was trying to protect me from the hard life he had. But what he didn't understand, what I didn't understand, was that he was protecting me from my life. Not the life he would have wanted, the life I actually wanted to live. I became a lawyer, corporate law, made partner by 35, good salary, respected position, everything my father wanted for me, and I was miserable. Every single day, I wake up at 6 and put on a suit I hated, drive to an office I hated, work on cases I didn't care about, contracts, mergers, acquisitions, billable hours. Meanwhile, my guitar sat in the closet. I hadn't touched it in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. I got married at 28. A woman, Karen. She was kind, but I married her partly because my parents approved. She came from a good family, had a respectable job as a teacher. Did I love her? I thought I did, but honestly, I don't know if I ever really knew her, because I didn't really know myself. We had 2 kids, Jessica and Tom. I was a decent father, I suppose. Provided for them, went to some of their events, paid for college, but I was never fully there, because part of me, the real me, is still 21 years old, holding a guitar, wondering what could have been. You know what it's like to live 52 years as a ghost in your own life, going through the motions, saying the right things, doing the responsible things, but never actually living. My father died when I was 55. Heart attack. 84 years old. At his funeral, people told me how proud he was of me. Your father always talked about his son, the lawyer. And I felt nothing. Not pride, not satisfaction, just emptiness, because I'd spent 30 years living his dream. And now he was gone, and I was still trapped in it. Karen and I divorced when I was 63. Amicable. No drama. She said, "I feel like I've been married to a stranger for 35 years. She was right. I was a stranger, even to myself. I retired at 67. Finally, after 36 years of practicing law, people asked, "What are you going to do with all your free time?" I didn't know, because I'd spent 36 years doing what I was supposed to do. I never learned what I wanted to do. The guitar was still in the closet. I pulled it out one day. The strings were rusted, broken. I tried to play. My fingers didn't remember how. 52 years. I waited 52 years, and it was too late. Last year, I went to a music festival. Just happened to be in town. There was this performer, maybe 30 years old, playing original songs, guitar and vocals. The crowd loved him. And I watched this kid who could have been me 50 years ago, and something broke inside me, because I realized that should have been me. Not at 30, at 70. I could be up there right now, sharing songs I'd written over a lifetime. But I'm not, because at 21, I chose fear over truth. I was afraid of disappointing my father, afraid of being broke, afraid of failing, afraid of what people would think. So I chose safety, security, respectability, and you know what? I got all of it, and it meant nothing, because it wasn't my life. Here's what I learned after 52 years. You can't live someone else's dream and expect to feel alive. My father's dream of stability, security, respect. That was his dream. Because of his experience, his fear, his trauma. But it wasn't mine. And spending 52 years living it destroyed any chance I had at discovering what my dream actually was. The scariest thing isn't failing at what you love. It's succeeding at what you don't. I was a successful lawyer, made good money, respected in my field. But every day felt like wearing someone else's clothes. Ill-fitting, uncomfortable. Other people's approval as a prison. For 52 years, I made decisions based on what would make others happy. My father, my colleagues, society. What will people think? You know what? Most of those people are dead now, or don't remember me, and I wasted my life worrying about their opinions. Your life is shorter than you think. At 21, I thought I had all the time in the world. I can always pursue music later, after I'm established, after I'm secure. Later never comes. You blink and you're 30, then 40, then 50, then 70, and suddenly you're at the end, looking back at a life you didn't actually live. I'm 73 now. If I'm lucky, maybe I have 10 years left. 10 years to figure out who I actually am, what I actually want, after wasting 52 years being who I thought I should be. So why am I telling you this? Because I see it out there. Young people in your 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, making the same mistake I made. You're taking the safe job you hate because it pays well. You're staying in the relationship because it's comfortable even though you're not happy. You're living in the city your family wants you in, not where you want to be. You're pursuing a career that looks good on paper, not the one that makes you come alive. You're living for everyone else's expectations, and one day you'll be 73 like me, looking back at 52 years of a life you didn't choose, and it'll be too late. Here's what I wish someone had told me at 21. Your parents' fear doesn't have to become your ceiling. My father's fear of poverty shaped his entire worldview, and I let it shape mine, but his fear was based on his experience, not mine. Disappointing others is better than betraying yourself. Yes, my father might have been disappointed if I pursued music for a while, but you know what's worse? Me being disappointed in myself for 52 years. You don't owe anyone your life, not your parents, not society, not anyone. You owe it to yourself to figure out what you actually want and pursue it. Even if it's scary, even if it's risky, even if people don't understand. What will people think is the wrong question. The right question is, what will I think of myself when I'm 70 looking back? Will I be proud, or will I be full of regret? I chose regret. Don't choose regret. Start now, not someday. I kept telling myself, after I'm established, after I'm secure, after I have enough money, then I'll pursue what I love. That day never comes. There's always another reason to wait, another obligation, another fear, another excuse. If you're 25 and thinking I'll pursue my passion after pay off my loans, you won't. If you're 35 and thinking after the kids are older, you won't. If you're 45 and thinking after I get that promotion, you won't. I know, because I spent 52 years telling myself later. Don't be me. I'm 73. I can't get those 52 years back. But you can still make a different choice. If there's something you really want to do, something that makes you come and live, not wait. Do it now. Start small if you have to. But start. Because living a life that's authentically yours, even if it's messy and uncertain, is better than living a perfect life that belongs to someone else. If this resonated with you, leave a comment. Tell me what are you not doing because you're afraid of what others will think. Be honest, no judgment, and subscribe, because next week I'm sharing another lesson